Hello again YouTube and welcome back to Scenes Memories of Starry Sky. My name is MSPunk1 and last video we were in a bit of trouble with since we had an summer festival coming up and one of the participants for the entertainment was unable to come because of an accident. So we had to look for a replacement. And the good thing is that we knew an entertainer. But after some talking to him, he agreed. So what will happen now? He seems nervous at least. I asked myself that trouble question in the mirror. Wait, are we playing as... right now, are we playing as Yuriko? I could see from my reflection that I was wearing both a headset and a Ginro costume. All that was left was to add a finishing touch. Ginro head which was resting in my lap until I was otherwise ready to go. From what I could tell, this was the green room that led up to the Summerfest stage. I could hear the singing and cheers from the stage all the way back here. This reminded me of when I appeared on stage with Palisade. Yeah, we are currently playing as Yuriko. Or at least you're in her mind. In fact, I was up next. I never thought I'd step foot on a stage again. I couldn't help but to wonder why I was here. I hugged Ginro's head tightly and hunched over, making myself small. But I was scared. Junior's plan, I thought wearing this mascot outfit would bring me some peace of mind. If only so nobody could see my face. I thought that Ginro would hide me, that it would protect me from being scared. Would Takaya be happy if he were here, just like the old days? Is she gonna go up on stage as herself? He gave me courage and was the first person to praise my singing. Takaya wasn't here anymore though. I only got this far because he had given me the strength to do so. I hope to thank him properly once I could say I'm a singer. And to proudly hold my chest up high in front of Takaya, if only a little. But that time never came, and I've been riddled with fear and anxiety ever since. Back then, when news of the accident broke and I learned that the person I hoped to see was no longer on this world.
やっぱりやめればよかったかな。
There was no one left who would want to hear me sing.
誰もいないわけじゃない。
Yunya, Shunyu, and Misora and her friend. Every one of them said they wanted to hear me sing.
純也くんたちが喜んでくれるなら。
That's a nice CD. Takaya, do you think I can sing? I always kept the sea glass Takaya had given me as a good luck charm. I freed it from beneath the mascot outfit, allowing the white light that dispersed within its gentle blue hue to whisper words of encouragement to me.
私歌えるかな。
Yuriko さん、入っても大丈夫。
And I actually have heard his voice since we haven't been playing as Junya the entire time. Yeah, we haven't heard his voice before. Also now I see kind of funny thing actually. Now when we see her in like this, we can actually see her her equipment. What her equipment really is. I was just thinking about the guy and his friends when Junya called out to me. I was shaken and gave that weird sudden response. But I'll talk about her equipment and is that in the other pictures so throughout the game we can only see some glimpse or shape but now we can see it correctly. Probably stupid to pick up. You wouldn't think oddly on me, right?
ひょいってなんかあった？
何も。ちょっとびっくりしただけ。
ならよかった。てっきり困ったことでも起きたのかと。
Junya looked visibly relieved when he smiled. It brought me some comfort as well.
ごめん。いろいろバタバタしててすぐにこっち来れなくて。
大丈夫。すぐに来てたら着替えしてるの見られたから。
I was relieved enough to crack a joke. Crack jokes.
あ、それはまずいよな。じゃあちょうどいいタイミングだったってことで。
来てくれてありがとう。そういえばチュンユーちゃんは？
そろそろもう客席の方にいると思う。さっきまで裏方を手伝ってくれてたんだけど。
Junya was going to listen to me sing.
見てこれ。おかしな格好でしょ？
I slipped on the mascot head and earned a hearty laugh from Junya.
これはこれで可愛いけど、 ゆりこさんが見れないのはもったいないよな。
私なんかもったいなくないよ。
I was the one who was strange here. Normally I was always so focused on how well I performed before going on stage, but now my thoughts were all jumbled up.
それよりちゃんと歌えるか心配。追い込みで練習したけど休業してからいろいろサボってたから。
Once I said it out loud, my anxiety grew again.
ゆりこさん、
Junior's expression grew stern. Had I worried him?
緊張してるみたいだけどさ、ゆりこさんが楽しく歌えるのが一番だよ。
He spoke to me in a kind tone of voice.
楽しく歌えること。
Come to think of it, when was the last time I had fun singing? I loved to sing, at least I believe I had.
プロだからとかさ、もちろんそういうのはあると思うけど、ゆりこさんの歌は楽しく歌ってる時が一番いいと思うんだ。
I felt like I heard something similar from Takaya a long time ago.
あー、特に根拠はなくてなんとなくなんだけど。
そんなことない。
ゆりこさん、
楽しく。私楽しい気持ちで歌ってみる。
Junior's eyes narrowed a bit at my response, but his expression remained peaceful, almost reassuring.
実はさ、本番前に緊張するのいつものことなんだ。
そうなんだ。
うん。センターでもないのにライブ前はずっと。
もしかして上がり症だったり。
I couldn't help but giggle at how serious he sounded.
そういうわけじゃないんだけど。ただ今日は精一杯ベストを尽くして歌えるかとかそんな風に思って。
Even I was startled by what I'd said. What I had said to Junia. Now that I've thought about it, that's legitimately how I felt. Best of my ability. That was right. All I had wanted was to sing as best as I could. Just like I had back in the old days. Like that day when my heart leaped from the mere thought that someone would listen to my song.
ゆりかさん、そろそろ待機お願いします。
わかりました。
A myriad of thoughts suddenly coursed through my mind. I responded on brief reflex by rising from my seat, only for the mascot outfit to snag on the foot of a chair.
おわっ、
I thought I was going to trip. I thought I was As long as I didn't hit my head, it might not hurt much, thanks to Ginryo. But I was immediately braced against something strong and sturdy.
どうにかセーフだった。
Junya had managed to catch me. I could hear his heartbeat roaring next to my ear. Junya was hugging me.
ごめんなさい。
こっちこそ。
I quickly pulled my away, only for Junya to flail his arms back in fluster. I was so embarrassed and could feel how hot my face was. That was so uncool of me.
それじゃあ私もう行くね。
Either way, I needed to stay calm. I was about to go on stage after all. Stay calm, stay calm. I gripped Ginro's head, effectively making those words my mantra. Then, when I was about to head for the waiting room.
あ、ゆりこさん、ちょっと待って。これ。
それって。
Junya held out the sea glass I had given to him. It nearly matched with mine, even though it had been turned into a pendant.
兄貴と俺、あとチュンも応援してる。これでそう思ってくれればいいなって。あ、ほら、兄貴の代わりに俺が持っていてもやっぱり仕方ないしさ。こんな時こそ少しは役に立つんじゃないかって。
Julia smiled awkwardly and spoke just a bit harshly, or hastily. I fixed my eyes on the green light of a seeing glass. It was a beautiful, calming color, just like I had thought when I discovered it all those years ago. I picked it out believing it would match Takaya perfectly. But I failed in giving it to him, and I practically forced Junya to take it instead. He had it made just for me.
ありがとう。気合い入った気がする。
There was someone here who said they wanted to hear me sing. More than anything, I wanted to sing, so I had to do my very best.
ところでゆりこさん、結構冷え性。
どうしてわかったの？
ペンダントを渡した時、手が冷たかったから。
Could you tell through the mascot outfit I was wearing? I touched my own hand in to find that it was fairly chilly, even though the outfit and through the outfit, and realized then that I was still trembling. I was still nervous.
ゆりこさん、手出して。
Junya held his right hand out towards me. Junya softly wrapped both his hands around mine, inside the Ginro's outfit. A costume. It was a tender gesture, almost like he was gradually easing my tension away. ge- genial heat permitted into my chilly fingers.
あったかい。
あ、これは別に下心とかないから。誓って俺は純粋に。いやでも誰かに見られたらセクハラと言われる可能性が。
純也くんってば焦りすぎ。
そんなにおかしかった？もう大丈夫そうだね。
Whatever reason, I was disappointed when Junior released my hand.
ありがとう。おかげでのびのび歌えそう。
ならよかったよ。うん。
Junior chuckled and gazed back at me. This reminded me. I think someone held my hand like this before, although I wasn't sure when. Was it a group member or maybe someone else? I couldn't remember, but I felt braver now thanks to the warmth of his hand.
私もう行くね。スタッフさんそろそろ慌ててるかも。
ああ。
私思い出したよ。歌は私のすべてだって。
そっか。いってらっしゃい。客席で待ってるよ。
I gave him a firm nod and slipped on the rest of the Ginryo outfit.
さて続きましては、今日この日のために急遽駆けつけてくれたヒーローをご紹介したいと思います。会場にいる元気いっぱいのみんなのお友達、お父さんやお母さんの中には懐かしいという方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんね。岩飛びペンギンの銀次郎さんです。
As that cheerful introduction went on, the audience let out cheers filled with anticipation. I waved both of the costume's arms enthusiastically and whatever. Just like I was instructed during dress rehearsal, and made my way to the center stage. All eyes turned towards me, and all I could see were faces. I felt the bright light bearing down on me. A bright light. I was terrified and all I wanted to do was run. But why? My heart throbbed deep in my chest. There were people who were watching me, people waiting for me. It finally felt like I was back where I belonged. The feeling of standing on stage and the overwhelming sense of joy that made my body tremble. The sight I subconsciously let out of me. This sigh, okay. Bounced back inside of a costume and moisturized my lips.
遥か遠く目指してこ
It actually has the mask on. first words out of my mouth resonated through the venue, through the mic on the headset. General's head covering was just a little frustrating. I wanted to expose my face to the fever of the stage and sing more and more. But even then, how long had it been since I sung without restraint?
何があってもくじけるもんか今日もペタペタレッツゴー心意気なら一丁前おいらはいけてる岩飛びペンギン泣く子まだまる銀次郎
Fun, happiness, those emotions overflowed within me more and more. I never thought the day would come where I would stand on stage in a mascot outfit. Now, if I thought about it, Palisades Yukari was like a costume. I wore costumes, put on the Yukari mask and danced in front of an audience. Even so, it was fun to sing. It had been fun even in the most painful of times when all I wanted to do was cry. Singing really was everything to me. That was true even now. Singing was so much fun. And I'm back as the junior. I made my way through the crowd around the stage and reached Shunyu, who was waving to me. Just a little longer until Yuriko is up. Yeah, same here. He straightened up and waited for Yuriko. Up on stage, the band before Yuriko snug the final chorus at the top of her lungs. And you ain't. He raised her voice so I wouldn't be lost in all the commotion around us. I looked around and managed to spot Shihaya waving to us along with Hinata and Azusa in the crowd. You made it! Thank you! I never expected Azusa to also be with them. I guess if I had chosen her branch earlier when I had to choose who I wanted to help, I would have spent more time with these three. But since I chose to help Shunyu, and I'm not playing with these three anymore.
当たり前じゃない。お疲れ様です。今年は少しトラブルがあったと聞きましたが、なんとかなったようですね。ちょっと、内部情報がダダ漏れよ。
It was probably Misora. Thankfully, things are going well on stage. all the staff worked hard this year to get things ready, so try to have as much fun as you can. Takaya likely would have said the same if he were here as the stage manager. Of course, you too, Azusa. She gave me a small nod in return, one that you likely overlook. It was her typical response, but I was better than being ignored. It was better than being ignored. Oh, by the way, Shahaya, how's the renovation going? I was aware that this question was to try and downplay my own guilt. Junior's argument had been correct, and I had chosen to respect Shahaya's autonomy. I knew well that Shahaya wouldn't hold a grudge for that either. However, I couldn't shake the feeling like I had dropped the ball after years of helping her. Shahaya seemed to have read my mind, proceeded to giggle and spoke.
大丈夫。どうにか頑張ってるから。まだ大きな進展はないけど、焦らずやるつもり。
I see. You can do it. If you run into any trouble, just let me know, okay?
ありがとう。
こちらはこちらでどうにかしますから大丈夫です。それとも純也さんの方は暇なんですか？
Hinata rebuked my indecisive attitude. It's not like that.
見ての通り大忙しよ。
Junior couldn't just sit back silently and extended a helping hand.
こんにちは、純也くん。イベント大盛況ね。
Eh? Oh, it's you. Ah. Hello.
純也、この人は？高谷さんとお付き合いしてた人だそうよ。え、そうなんだ。
Of course, Azusa notices that.
高谷さんにそんな人がいたんですか？初耳です。
あ、そちらの皆さんは初めましてかな。市橋ゆきです。どうぞよろしくね。
I think I'm Yuki. Okay.
ご丁寧にありがとうございます。純也の友人の北条千早です。北条さんというと、もしかして北条先生の。
The ladies introduced one another. It was somewhat surreal to see such a humble salutations at the Sumifest stage area. Incidentally, Shunyu had casually put distance between herself and Ishihashi, and instead watched the attendants enter the venue.
皆さん、スミフェスにはよく来るの？ 私やひなたは小さい頃からよく。でもあずさが来たことがないそうなので今日は一緒に。そうだったの？それじゃあスミフェスの魅力をお姉さんが教えてあげないと。
いいえ、私は別に。
まあそう言わないで。こう見えてスミフェスのことは結構詳しいんだから。
Azusa winced at Ishihashi's smile. Soon enough, the host's voice rang over us.
さて続きましては、今日この日のために急遽駆けつけてくれたヒーローをご紹介したいと思います。
ついに来たよ、純也。
Yeah,
もっとよく見える位置に移動するね。早く早く。
Julian tugged me by the arm and to try and move forward. She kept moving forward without holding back, so I kept on saying sorry as we nearly ran into multiple people while we pushed through the crowd.
会場にいる元気いっぱいのみんなのお友達。お父さんやお母さんの中には懐かしいという方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんね。岩飛びペンギンの銀次郎さんです。
The children cheered following the MC's cheerful introduction. Yuriko appeared from the right side of the stage and waved both of the costume's arms enthusiastically, just like in the dress rehearsal. I wasn't sure whether I should say it was to be expected or of a pro, but Yuriko's movements were comical, full of energy and cute. She seemed to have won over the children's hearts. They cheered out loud and jumped up and down with their eyes glued to the stage. Ginro did a spin to answer the cheers and brought the mic up close to her huge beak. What made me audibly gasp was what followed after.
遥か遠く目指してこう。だけど強い日差しは追うの。キラリと鋭い眼差しにキラキラ輝く志。
Yuriko was burst into song, reciting the enthusiastic words in a voice that seemed befitting of a Ginryo. This only excited the children further, encouraging them to sing and shout along with them. Meanwhile, the charmed smiles from the adults in the audience were replaced with bewilderment. Indeed, while it appeared to be nothing more than a children's act, the quality of her singing voice left onlookers. No one in the audience, myself included, could take our eyes off her. This is Yuriko's singing. I had seen several Yuriko ISS videos, so I had thought I knew what she was, that she was indeed highly skilled. But to actually hear in person was without exaggeration on an entirely different level from her singing played through the screen. Although her voice was soft in a rather nostalgic way, it carried a cheerful and spirited quality. It was so pleasant I wanted to listen to it forever. My heart rate sped up with each passing second and refused to remain steady. This feeling was entirely foreign to me. I wouldn't call myself a music and something. Sorry. But I was engulfed in an overwhelming sense of euphoria. And I was plunged by this sudden desire for more, like an innocent child.
やっぱりゆりこさんは歌が好きだね。
Julia mumbled through a hot sigh as she gazed at the stage.
じゃないとこんな風に歌えないよ。
Yeah. Julian was right. And I couldn't help but recall what Yuriko had said to me in the green room. Singing is everything to me. I finally understand what that meant. This song does feel kind of strange, though.
何のことよ。
Oh, I'm not really sure. Sorry, forget I said anything. Julia briefly glanced over at me, then turned her attention back to the stage.
何があってもくじけるもんか。今日もペタペタレッツゴー。心意気なら一丁前。おいらは生きてる岩飛びペンギン。泣く子も黙る銀次郎。
The spotlight shone down on Yuriko as she enthusiastically sang Ginro's theme song at the top of her lungs. It had been comical at first, but her singing had only grown more powerful as she sang. Amazement and excitement spread through the crowd like ripples on water. Everyone was enthralled by Yuriko. By the time I noticed it, there was hardly any sign of Ginro's personality left in Yuriko's singing voice. Not a single person complained though. They were captivated by her overwhelming singing skills. However, her adept singing had sparked goosebumps and judged the memory of everyone present.
ねえ、これってさ、すっごい似てる。似てるっていうか、綾瀬ゆりかだよこれ。
Oh no.
綾瀬ゆりか？アイドルの？客席にいるの？バカ！ステージ！今歌ってる人！
何？なんか騒がしいんだけど、歌が聞こえないじゃん。この歌、綾瀬ゆりかが歌ってるらしいよ。
純也、これちょっと良くない流れな気がするよ。
Yeah, let's go talk to the stage hands and have them put out the placard or something to keep everyone calm.
ゆりか！ゆりか！
I must say though that Yuriko kinda did this herself, or caused this herself, since she let her own personalities shine through the mascots.
ねえ純也
That's not good. The cheers steadily grew louder. The entire audience was engulfed in the jubilation, almost like some kind of fever. And then her voice was faint, though the speaker almost like her faint through the speaker, almost like her breath had been taken away as she stood frozen in place on the stage.
純也ゆり子さん歌えなくなっちゃったよ。どうするね。
Actually, let's do this, just in case something goes wrong. Just watch for now. All we can do right now is watch.
でも私思い出したよ。歌は私のすべてだって。
The stage is entirely Yuriko's domain. I recalled what Yuriko had said to Shuni on her way to the stage. Anyway, let's just watch. I believe in Yuriko. In the end, Yuriko remained silent and failed to complete her performance.
おや銀次郎さん休養ができたみたいですね。
The MC put her quick wit to use.
では名残惜しいですが銀次郎さんはこれでお別れです。ありがとうございました。
Yuriko followed the host lead and somehow managed to exit through the wing of the stage.
ゆり子さん大丈夫？何かあれば遠慮なく言ってほしいよ。大丈夫。
Is crying, or is it sweat? Junior and I met up with Yuriko in her dressing room. She had taken off just the top of the costume and was sitting listless in a chair. I took the cap off a bottled drink and kept ready in my hand, in my arsenal, and handed it to Yuriko. She accepted the drink outright and gulped it down. Things had gotten rather chaotic, but that event was now proceeding as planned. She tipped back the bottle one more time, then bowed her head far enough to practically reach her knees.
ごめんなさい。最後あんな散々で。
Not at all. The MCs stepped in and nailed the exit. more importantly, it was incredible performance, in spite of what happened. Don't you think so, Shun?
本当にすごかったよ、ゆりこさん。思い出しただけでもうっとりしちゃうね。やっぱりゆりこさんには才能があるよ。チュンユーちゃん。
I thought your singing was fantastic too. I was so moved, my heart started to ache. I was fully invested in it like every other audience member until the middle.
チュンヤくん、二人ともありがとう。迷惑をかけたのに、こんなこと言っちゃいけないかもしれないけど、私も楽しかった。やってみてよかった。こんな機会をくれてありがとう、チュンヤくん。
The smile finally came back to Yuriko's face. Warmth seeped through my chest, and I couldn't help but smile in return. Although it hadn't gone entirely the way we planned, the stage event was a roaring success. If this kept up, the Spring Sumi Fest would likely end without incident. Shunyu, Yuriko, and I. After the three of us exchanged a look, we felt a sudden rush of energy, and we couldn't even begin to fathom what was immediately in store for us. Eh? Something happened? But I think that will be it for this video, so hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!